What is up, everybody? I am Mumphy. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, thanks for joining. Wow, 2021 is off to a killer start, especially since this is going to be the first install of 2021. I'm really excited to bring this to you guys, and I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to break this install down into 3 parts, simply because I want to do these installs kind of in order to kind of help you guys focus in on certain aspects of it, because there is mounting, electrical, and basically setup. So what we're going to be doing is installing what's in this box right here from SDHQ. Oh man, I'm excited to get these installed. So here we are, phase 1 of that install. Stay tuned. Alright guys, let's check out what's in the box from SDHQ. I have it here right on the table. You can already see the tool that we're going to be using to install these. Man, I'm excited. So here we go. Alright, from the box from SDHQ, got a nice foam packaging on the top here. We'll remove that, get that out of here, and oh man, look what we got. We got ditch light brackets from SDHQ. How did those look? It's got nice black powder coat on there. We've got a couple of rubber grommets, and up at the top here, if you can see, we got the flag and then SDHQ kind of ghost stamped in there, which is sick. And then we'll just get rid of the other foam packaging, get rid of that box, and we've got the other side. Man, these look so good. Looks like it's laser etched in there. That is sick. So I'm getting super stoked. We've got a driver's side and a passenger side. Let's get these installed on the truck. Alright, step 1. I'm going to walk around to the truck here, open her up, and it's going to be popping the hood, obviously. Alright, let's get it open. Alright, now that we got the hood open, we're going to be working on both sides, not at the same time, but the 12mm bolts that hold on the hood. But we got to do some prep work first. Now, because we are going to be loosening the bolts on the hood, it will kind of mess a little bit with the alignment of the hood. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some painter's tape and we're going to tape off where the hood bracket attaches to the hood and where those pins are, or where the bolts are. So that way we can kind of align up the hood back to where it was originally when we took off the brackets. Now we're going to be doing this one at a time. I'm on the passenger side, so there is one more thing to kind of look out for, and that is your washer fluid line that runs up past the 12mm bolts that hold the hood on. So just be cautious of that. I mean, the line is pretty flexible, so we can move around. But yeah, so right now I'm just going to mark out the outline where my hood mounts are and go from there. Alright, one other thing that I ended up doing was I took a just kind of a red pencil and I kind of marked some alignment marks on the painter's tape and kind of the hood bracket, so that way I could kind of align this up. All right, just bringing you in so you can see kind of where my marks are. You can see just kind of an alignment thing here, there, and just kind of on the other side. But this is how I'm taping off the hood, just so that I'm not, one, I won't scratch the hood, but I also won't misalign the hood when putting this all back. And what we're going to do is we're going to just remove this top bolt and then insert the bracket, and then we'll end up sliding after we remove this bolt and sliding the bracket back in and then tightening it down. At least that's what the instructions from SDHQ say to do. So we'll try that and see how that goes. All right, so here we have the passenger side bracket. We will be removing the top 12mm bolt at the top here, and we'll just reinsert that back in, probably a little loose, so that way we can swing the bracket back in so we can mount the second hole. So that's what we're going to shoot for, 12 mil. Now, one thing we're going to look at is whether or not this bolt is actually long enough to support, which I think it will be, the bracket and putting it back in the hood. So here we go. Okay, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to keep this top bolt loose, so that way there's plenty of swing so we can get our socket to the back. So here's kind of where we're at right now. We've got the top 12mm bolt that is loose in there, so that way we're able to swing the mounting bracket. So we're going to loosen this up and support the hood, so that way we can swing the bracket over and install this bolt back in and then tighten everything down. Alright, so I have the bolt out. I'm supporting the hood on the windshield side with my hand. I'm just going to swing the bracket over. And see if I can't find that hole again. Alright, looks like I did. I'll go ahead and tighten. And now what I want to do is I want to test the function of the hood and see if I need to do any more adjusting. Whether I need to go left or right. But I mean that's kind of it for the install. These hood brackets mount up pretty easily. They've got that rubberized to kind of help mitigate vibration, which is really awesome, so that way you're not hearing a bunch of rattling around. Plus, it kind of helps protect the paint on the underside of the hood. So let's get a test fit going. Alright, now before we take any of the tape off, we're just going to do a test fit. And let's see how our gap is. So that's closed. And checking this gap here, we look basically dead even, so on both sides. So I made sure to check that. So as you can see, that's very even along there. And then along to the other side, nice and even, so we're not crooked on the hood. Let's get the other side done. Alright guys, now that we've got the test fit done, I'm just going to go ahead and remove my painter's tape, and we'll work on the driver's side. Alright, now that I got the driver's side done, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to just do the test fit again, make sure that our alignment on the hood is good, and then I'll just take off the painter's tape and we'll wrap up part 1 of the ditch lights install. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the install on the ditch light brackets. This is going to be just kind of phase 1, as I've kind of mentioned before. Next is going to be the actual running of the lights and the electrical. I'm pretty excited to work on tying it into my fuse box. I got to figure out where these relays are going to go as well. And then the next part is going to be dealing with the interior switches and mount plate that I have in there. So look forward to those coming down the line pretty soon. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button. Leave a comment if you have any questions on any of the parts that I'm using or how I'm doing it. I'm happy to answer those questions for you. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of May. That's the anniversary of the truck, so I'd love to give the truck kind of its 1-year birthday celebration of 1,000 subscribers. So help me get there. We'll do a big celebration. One other thing that I have for you guys is kind of a fun little announcement. I do have some shirts coming down the line. I'm actually thinking about I'll end up doing some giveaways on those shirts. So if you guys would be interested in a shirt, I've actually got a couple of larges kind of ready to go that are basically the Pro grill that says, instead of Toyota, it says Tacoma on it, on a gray shirt that kind of matches the cement. So if you guys are interested, be sure to leave a comment and let me know what you guys are thinking. I know I've said that 200 subscribers I'd do a giveaway. Well, here's kind of what we're doing. I hit 200 subscribers, so let's start getting these giveaways. Let me know if you guys are interested, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.